Hello and welcome to another update video about Jasmy. I think it's worth an update after that sort of crash yesterday that happened on the Jasmy chart, which apparently was related to Binance, putting them into innovation as far as I'm concerned, threatening to delist them. And yeah, obviously there was a fundamental catalyst that triggered the potential that was already built into the chart, and that's how fundamentals and technicals can sometimes work together. The chart, if you remember from a few days ago when I made the video, the expectation was to reverse here in the red resistance zone and to head down into our support zone in a so-called flat pattern. That worked out. Binance waited with that until they left our resistance area to the downside. It's always funny how fundamentals and technicals work together. I mean, not always, but when you get a catalyst and it's sort of one particular news event that people react to, yeah. And it's not the news deriving it. It's typically the sentiment that is already there, and the sentiment decides. And we measure sentiment with the Elliott waves, and the sentiment decides how the masses react to news. Okay, it's not the news itself, it's how people react to it. It's a sentiment. It's not the news create prices. It's always a sentiment, fear and greed. Yeah, now we are in the support zone and we haven't really seen a massively bullish reaction. I said yesterday to you that it could very well be I have to go to the alternative scenario. What is the alternative? The alternative would be to reset this wave too. So the idea is at the moment, and that's sort of my chart, that we had here off the December low, a wave 1 to the upside, we came down in a wave 2, and that this is another 1-2 setup. In this particular wave 2, we should not really drop below 0.0047 or 0.0048. Yeah, if we do that, then it would rather make me prefer the alternative wave count, which would suggest wave 1 to the upside, A wave down, B wave up, and we have a deeper C wave, okay? But then relevant support is at 0.0038. So ideally, whatever happens, it should not drop below 0.0038, because if it does that, then the last bullish reliable support will drop. Bullish potential will not be invalidated, but we always talk about bullish reliable support levels and unreliable support levels, and below the 78.6 FIB level, everything gets a little bit unreliable, right? Or actually significantly unreliable. So point is here, I don't really see any evidence it is bottomed, and in fact this could just be a side. This looks a bit like a bear flag. I mean, volume is low, it's a bit hard to say, but it looks a little bit like a bear flag that could easily come down. At the moment, expectations would be for a continuation to the downside, and the next support is here at 0.0048, yeah? And then we need to see how we react to that. Okay, that's my update about Jasmy. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.